Whenever you're ready.
Hello, this is Mark, Cedar Creek Bottoms Farmstead with another fireside chat or creepy mountain chat. So we've been on a camping trip this weekend. We're in the Daniel Boone National Forest. Real beautiful area. First time I've ever been here. It's very nice. Very nice. Very different than Alabama in a lot of ways. We've done some research. We've heard a few vocals. Had some few little weird things happen, but overall we've had a good time and we enjoyed it. We're going down this road here and we passed a old cemetery, and you can tell this area people used to live in here. And so we're going to stop at the cemetery in a minute, so we'll carry y'all on that little stop with us. They say Daniel Boone's got a lot of Sasquatch activity and other activity of other cryptids, and I can see why. There's some wilderness here. I mean, some deep hollers, gorges. The creeks are just full of rock. Be hard to navigate. The hills are straight up, straight down. It's something else. It's something else. But it's a beautiful place. So we want to show y'all a little bit of it. And hopefully you enjoy this video. And then crossing the bridge. Oh, it's pretty good size. There's a house over in the woods over it. That's interesting. So yeah, you can tell there used to be a lot of old home places back in here. Some old farms. You can tell that the National Forest Service has them now because they're got their gates up and got their signs. The land's growing back up. This is some wild country here. Very beautiful though. What do you think about it, Rebecca? Oh, okay. I didn't know she didn't have her mic on, so I throwed her on the spot for a minute. So we're just easing up this road, heading back toward camp. We thought we'd give y'all a little view of some of this, so if you ever out and about and want to go on vacation, I'd come check out the Daniel Boone National Forest. It's a huge national forest. I don't know how many total acres, and I think it's broke up into several different districts. I think I've seen 4 districts, I think. So it covers a lot of eastern and southeastern Kentucky. So a very, very unique place. A place I will be coming back to check out more over time. So I'm going to try to hold this and drive down the road. I don't know how this is going to work. So y'all bear with us.
Which side's prettier?
Yeah, it is. The creek jumps back and forth across the road. It'll do it again here in a minute. Can't remember how far we're from that cemetery. Good little piece, wasn't it?
I think so.
I can see why something could live in here. Alright, I got boys
Here,
jogging.
press pause.
Alright, y'all, sorry about that. There was some boys jogging down the road. So we paused a minute.
I'm gonna cut all that out. Just keep going.
Okay. But, so if you ever, I would research this place to see where the camps are, and this is a big area. I mean, it's huge.
Camps are scattered everywhere.
Yeah, they're scattered everywhere. I'm not gonna say where we're at because we were invited by somebody, so I don't want to give away their location or something, just out of courtesy, and that's just kind of the way I am. I don't tell where everything is, out of respect for them. So, but I've done seen, I don't know how many camp spots that look very squatchy looking to me. Of course, they may do a little different up here in Kentucky than they do in Alabama. But some of the areas I've seen, if there's not something going on there, I don't know, you know. There's some more of them big rocks, baby, just sitting there. That just beats all I ever saw. But there's one rock we seen, I wish I'd got it on film. It's bigger than a house, just sitting out in the middle of nothing. So I hope this gravel is not messing up the sound.
Anyway, we'll check back in the cemetery.
Yeah, well, when we get to the cemetery, we'll come back on and look around there for a few minutes before we go back to camp. We'll get some more footage as we head back. Talk with y'all in a little bit. It's pretty cool.
Fidelity Cemetery.
All right. Yeah, well, we're here at the old cemetery. We'll check it out real quick. Always like reading graves, especially to see how old the cemetery is. Some pretty old markers in here.
This one is 1946.
Yeah, here's a 1920. Probably flew a lot of these.
You said 1920?
Yes, 20. That's probably the flu. A lot of kids died in that flu epidemic. So moss in here.
This is a peaceful spot to be buried, ain't it?
Yeah. Beautiful creek. This would be a good place to come. Night research. Be hard to hear over the water though, right here. Those are the rapids right there.
1908?
Yep.
1919?
Yep. Yeah, we've seen some pretty neat old cemeteries this weekend. Of course, we've been respectful about them.
Oh, excuse me, 1903.
Wow. Wow. Boy, that moss is real soft, isn't it? 1920.
I have a feeling that this is this spot here. There's a marker.
Yeah. These mountain people had to bury people where they could bury them. A lot of them just got rocks for tombstones.
1885.
Wow. Way over 100 years ago. Man, this moss is like it's everywhere in here. That is cool. Look at all the little red flowers coming up. That looks like those that come up on Creepy Mountain, baby. These little red ones, they're all down in here.
Oh, I see them now.
That looks like the ones that come up on Creepy Mountain.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. So, I wonder if that flower is a type of flower that grows in mountainous areas.
And it's also moist area.
Yeah.
Like this is an area that
Sister.
I'm sure may or may not flood.
Oh, I imagine this, well, there's been water all over in there before. So. But it being on this little hump, it may not. It may go around it. Sister. Sister. Look how the moss has built up on the grave sites. Wow, I mean that stuff is growing. That is pretty cool. That is what you call a nice moss bed. This would definitely be a place to come back and sit at night. This would be the place something would go on. Either paranormal or very, very good spot for Sasquatch. They like graveyards too. You never figured out why. She was very interested in something down here.
Because the living are in the graveyard usually.
Do what, babe?
They're interested in graveyards because the living are not in the graveyard usually.
I don't know. There's some speculations about graveyards, so I don't know. Not gonna really get into that theory right now. But yeah, you can't even hardly read that one, but it looks like 1887. Yeah, it probably goes right there to that edge, probably. Almost like they dug it out to make it a cemetery on this side where the water wouldn't come up over it. See how they dug it around? They could have dug that by hand where the water would flow out, wouldn't come over the cemetery. That's smart thinking. Yep. There's something been coming up that hill a good bit right there. See that trail right there?
Oh yeah.
Something's been coming up there a good bit. Something been digging right here. This could be armadillo or something. That's a unique beach, how it's turning, running up. Sister, this way, girl. Okay. All right, y'all, here on the right is you can see where this house was built right next to a huge rock. Or that could have been a barn. I don't know which one it was.
There's another structure up there.
That is pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
And then this.
And I'm going to show you a bridge. That's how somebody has to get across to their property. I'm not going to show the house now. I'm going to just show the bridge. That's pretty cool. That's how they got to get across to their house. That's pretty cool. All right. All right, everybody. Well, me and Rebecca made it back in from Kentucky. We still getting over it after not sleeping, but probably 3, maybe 4 hours every night for Thursday night through Saturday night, and then the drive back to Alabama and going back to work. I tell you, it kind of takes it out of you. I can tell I'm getting older. But hope y'all enjoy some of the video from Daniel Boone. It is a pretty place. I hope to go back soon and look at some more of it. That's one thing I've been telling Rebecca. Even though I got boogers here where I live, on our property, on our hunting club, and on the national forest not far from our house, I still just like to go see other places, and plus the fellowship with the people I met up there. Some very good people, very sincere, but like to have fun people. So that's always a plus. Anyway, I'm gonna keep this short. Like I said, we're back home. I've got to get back to bush hogging and disking these fields and start planting. It's finally dry enough. Looks like the rain's gonna hold off till maybe Friday night. So I'm gonna try to get the tractor hooked up and see if I can't get busy when it's dry enough. It's rained so much the whole month of March and pretty much April, and it's finally dry enough. I know last week we didn't have a video and we didn't do our live. We will be back with our live Friday night at 7 o'clock, talking about homesteading and anything else y'all want to talk about within reason. A lot of things happening in our country right now. Y'all don't be fearful about it. The Bible said it was going to happen. You're going to see a lot more. Going to see a lot more. The Bible says men's hearts are going to fail when stuff starts really happening. So y'all keep that in mind. Okay, phone stopped for a minute, so I lost that part. So I hope y'all don't mind that. Something about storage popped up, so I had to go in and delete a few things. Like I said, we'll be back with our live Friday night. I'll be back doing my regular videos, hopefully. Hopefully I'm back now. Maybe I can hit back up with Keith and head back down to Paint Creek this weekend, maybe. Sit one night for a few hours. Y'all remember everybody we support. And one thing I want to mention, that Mr. Danny at Deep South Homestead this week had a very good porch time. Y'all go listen to that porch time if you haven't. Very, very good porch time. I don't even think I got to comment on it, but he had a very, very good porch time. And also, I watched a YouTube the other day called Hunting Quest, I think it was, where I had a guy on there discussing the fallen angels, the Nephilim, and all that. That was a very good discussion. A guy put it in some ways that were maybe a little better to understand. So I think it was Hunting Quest, and it says fallen angels, Nephilim, aliens. So might want to check that out. That's what I said. There's a lot of other good YouTubers out there, and it's just hard to watch everybody. But I came across that other day. That was a very good interview, very good show, very informative, something to really think about. You know, something to really think about. Anyway, I'm not going to keep y'all no longer. Like I said, I'm not going to go through everybody we support today, but you know who we support. I've said it many, many times. Yeah, that's my marble pile. But I hope y'all liked the video from Daniel Boone. Sorry that I didn't show a lot of stuff and I didn't interview anybody. Everybody was having such a good time and all that, and I hated to interrupt people to do filming. I just, sometimes I hate to do that. Anyway, y'all give us a like, a subscribe, hit that notification bell, share us, tell people about us, because this is about to tell the truth. It's about to tell the truth that these things exist. These things are for real, and you may have to deal with them. Sometime in your lifetime, you may have to deal with these things. You know, me and Rebecca deal with some coming here to our place. Where I hunt, I have to deal with them. So, if you got a homestead or you live kind of out rural or even suburbia, they show up. So, keep that in mind. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. Hope everyone has a good weekend. I hope to see y'all Friday night on our live. This is Mark from Cedar Creek Bottoms Farmstead with another Fireside Chat. Bye-bye.